and NM7 doing a fantastic job right now holding the server down. Really, they're dictating the pace right here with all pressure, all fire coming in. This is the most active trio we've seen so far in the server.
The east side of the map basically belongs to them thus far. There is that team. You saw them look up above on top of the hill looking down. You got to be very careful on the angles. Would not be surprised if there's a chance shots come down from the top. NM7 getting shot. Team from NES over there. Looking back, one tap just past them. You look very top middle of the screen. That's the team I was talking about. They're all the way up top. They have a zip. They have height advantage, the little window peak on the brick wall that's edited right there. Just
They got the best view going.
You also down in Happy Hamlet have Minzu, Moon, and Kinji. The ultimate high ground down here. Number of teams underneath.
This is actually a fantastic loadout as well. 6 shockwaves, 2 shield bubbles. They're set up so pretty up here. Nice little headshot right there from Kinji's gonna put some hurting on that team right there. They do have a heavy snipe to crack open the build as well. Stink, someone tries to take that high ground and he's gonna eat a couple of bullets for the sandwich right there as Sultan goes down by Kinji. Nice reaction speed right there. That shockwave play was not the one to do.
A valiant effort, but did land right in the middle of a trio, all kid of the teeth. Kinji has that shield bubble out. Looking to potentially make a rotation soon. We'll have to see here. I almost want to see one of these players toss it straight up, knock it down onto their own head, and make a move with it at the same time.
So he puts the bubble down so that their pad doesn't get taken out. So he says he's gonna set that up for the safety measure right there, and just like that, they are able to skate away and get to the next safe zone here. Nice long rotation, perfect launch pad. Not a single one of their teammates was affected or shot on that rotation right there. So that was a very clean pad away.
Power still solid right there. Toggle, Eska.
Another player from one tap going to get taken out right there. Toggle's chucking in all of the grenades right here. Flexi goes down. Iki gets taken out right there. And he catches another knock. That's a triple knock with the grenades right here. He's just letting them go.
But grenades are pretty good. Especially when you have so many players stacked together. You have your teammates spray down the walls where you're tossing those things.
And just look at the map. They're all in the same spot. So naturally, you're going to hit someone.
We're about to get into placement points here just before we cut. We have 16. There you go. 16 trios remaining. As soon as we get to time 15, everybody picks up a set of points. 34 players total, which means a lot of these trios are no longer trios. You have quite a few single or duo players left at this point as the feed's still lighting up. Players are now forced to the northwest side.
Oh, I see. It looks like 10 seconds of a shockwave, right? Are they trying to set up the perfect shockwave kind of play here, angling the structures?
Craftsmanship is key. Just as a reminder.
It's important to set it up properly so that everyone can get on out, but it looks like there's no time left.
No time.
They're just going to have to go ahead and throw it down. It's going to be a very scuffed shockwave here.
Honestly, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Sigel with a big move there, landed literally in a set of builds already, and there's edits set up. He now has a bubble shield to protect. He can look back and try and help his teammates if he needs to, or make a move here. He's going to try and build up to his duo.
Eska does get taken out there, so Toggle is going to get in a little bit of a 1v1 right here. Someone at the box got us trying to look for that replace ball. You have to wait for it. Nice shot. Noor's going to eat the big pump to the face right there. He's going to put him right down. There was nothing he can do. He kind of asked for it.
Literally just waiting. Just waiting for the edit. You know it's going to happen. Just wait for the edit. It's boxed in. Going to have to try and get ahead of the storm. Down to 13 HP. Traps down. He does have the splashes, but it is not enough. Trio goes down. Looks like in 13th place. 12 trios remaining as the rest of the field. Shockwaves, tarps, and launch pads towards the next safe zone.
Now we're looking at the end game. Zone 7 here. You have your teams already situated up in the high ground. Shockwaves are already flying all around you here. Power, NM7, we're jumping back in. We saw land some ridiculous snipes earlier today. Does it still have that heavy sniper? Someone is going to sneak up behind them, but they have a nice little pinch right there. Great white shot right there. Doc Lupa, he catches Anatomy with a quick cleanup and quick reaction speed right there. It's actually 2 that fall down to them. They're still full trio.
Big hit. Quick little splash to put another 20 across the board. All 3 teammates sharing that heal. Excellent call. These rotations in. Trying to get these quick edits and try and tarp while your teammates are still with you.
And
healing, that's big. Yeah, no mats left. NM7 is empty now. They're going to have to trade off who's doing what on the team. Still making moves, though. Bubble shield there. Plus, the zone is right at their back. Player dropping in, same floor behind, rotating out in the storm, trying to stay safe, but can't quite find it. Back into the safe zone here as NM7's looking back. This is a great opportunity. If he had held that for maybe 2 or 3 more seconds, he might have had another shot on the player that did get the knockdown underneath. Big movement into the safe zone is key here, but he's only sitting on 3 builds. He's got 3 metal builds remaining. 9 points, and there's six trios left. Just in case someone tries to drop that in, but does get broken. Player underneath.
17 points now. Whoa.
At this point.
The absolute slayer so far. Oh, but he is going to get chipped down right there as Minzu takes him out. We've been following Minzu Janssen moving deeper. All these players for so long now. This is looking like the toe-to-toe right here. Minzu on YouTube. Boxfighter, Moon, and Kinji all have the high ground right here. They have stinkers, they have explodes. They're set up.
Crazy. This is crazy.
Minzu's trying to get this peak right here. Is he even going to be able to connect? No, the shockwave pushes him out. In comes the firing. He doesn't have time to push all the way through. It's going down. Somehow, they close out by staying alive just long enough.
That's a no. Who won? Yeah, I knew they'd win. Sweaty they are. Good game.
Minzu's trio went from the only full team left to both players knocked and Minzu in the storm because of a single shockwave so fast. I think nobody on that team saw that coming. Absolutely ridiculous. Last couple seconds there. Now, just take a look back. Really.
Whoa.
Details. We got Shy Wager.
Crazy. No way.
Yeah, these guys had the power, they brought the force and cleaned out the game even at the worst circumstance possible. Even throughout the game, we saw double heavy snipes. We saw so many cool utilizing mechanics being used across internationally, which is huge because, you know, Lupo and Monster had a conversation. Are these guys caught up? Do they have enough time? Is everything, you know, in place for this region to be at the top spot next to EU, NA, right? We have this breakdown of a little bit of separation in the middle. We have NA West, EU, Brazil, as well as NA East, and they're all in that big top 8 region. But we have these top 4s. The first time seeing ME on the board, these games actually broadcasted as well. We can see people now becoming stars, right? We could have the next insane, calmer, clutch individual mongrel, but, you know, international, across the season, a different time zone, playing his own type of metagame, his own type of strats being dropped down from height, going upwards, downwards, everywhere around the entire server. So it's really cool seeing how a new region develops and exactly where they actually place themselves in the timeline of exactly how their skills are, how their build fighting metagame is, what they try to do on height. Afterwards, a pattern we saw in the first EU games where, hey, if MMB have height, everyone below them, no shields at all. Every tag, it's a headshot from a scar. It's an easy 72 white damage tag that usually gets them that elim at the end. Middle East, same way. We're going to break it down in just a second, but there's an entire type of shifted metagame where it's kind of those early Season 3, Season 4 tendencies combined with the knowledge you have at the end types of, you know, Season 8, Season 9 end games where, you know, you're rotating, you're tarping, you're saving your items. At the same time, early game, you're using them immediately. No thought whatsoever. You have everything on your board, you have your inventory, you know exactly what your teammates have, the comms are nice, everything's on the plate, ready to go, ready to get feasted on. So Middle East right now for me is just, it's really nice. We're gonna be going into a clip actually of an early game, I believe, Happy Hamlet game. We're gonna dive in with Kinzel, I believe. We'll see how he plays out. Actually, no, this is a power clip. Kinji up in Happy Hamlet. It's going to be really dope to see him actually cut shot forward steam on height. We talk about the metagame, right? When shockwaves first got introduced, it was a straight pump or combat shot upwards. It took people time to get used to that AR spray. He has it in his inventory already. These guys are caught up, they know. Red edits, practicing creative, right? Very ingenuitive. A lot of ingenuity there, as well as wall replacing for protection. It's not raw gameplay, it's actually curated practice, and they're very new to the actual international scene, which is amazing. You know, baiting your team up for HP, going for finishing, even support players like Moon know exactly what to do. Now, the star trio that won that previous game, Power FHD, knows how to use angles properly, has traps in front of him, doesn't matter, knows to stay for those right-hand peaks, knows when to engage, no HP, still does not matter. No pressure taken because these guys have practiced. This is not their first rundown, but it is their first showdown of exactly what they can do, right? No Max here, has the elims, low health, still knows exactly when to look up, what to loot, when to use your utility, and when to support your teammate and still have a presence in the game, which is once again something players learned a lot later. So these guys are caught up with the meta game. They do know how to finish off. They know their exact win conditions as well and when to drop them through. Amazing gameplay. We're gonna now tune in and see what else they can do on the Middle East. I'm gonna be pegging it up with my man Zeke coming in. We're both gonna hit that cast. We're gonna see exactly how these guys go down. We'll relive that breakdown actually together live. Zeke, what did you think about their presence compared to the rest of the international regions?
Man, I think we still have quite a bit more to see from this region. I think you did an amazing breakdown there. I think the ceiling for ME is still very high. We haven't quite seen what they're fully capable of, but I think over the weekend, we'll definitely see it. I'm also excited that we get to finally hang out, Shy Wager and Zeke. Sheik, we have come together. That was great, actually. That is a true thing of the game. But anyway, the games are ready. Let's hop right in, Fortnite fam. We're jumping out the battle bus. We're going to begin this game. I can't wait to see what happens here in this game. Because remember, these happened over this morning. Earlier on, while everyone was asleep, including myself. I slept like a baby. It's kind of. That's not entirely true. But anyway, we're getting into it. We can see now where people are trying to land early. So, I mean, you know, you've got the Pleasant there. You've got the team of Junk. The old Villain Factory, you've got some at Snobby, some flying even over Greasy. There's still quite a bit of teams, though, still that are airborne.
Yeah, see, one thing you mentioned earlier, Zeke, was the whole idea of these games happening this morning, right? For me, chewing gum, you leave it on the table untouched, still good to eat later in the day. There's so much flavor in these games we have yet to see. No, seriously, man. Like, once again, we're tuning with power. Hey, look at this pattern, right? I kind of, you know, went to the FHD/Mongrel comparison. These guys are in retail. Mongrel's in retail. You know, we had Monster, Lupo, saying these guys have been waiting for a long time, right? There's so many bots they've been watching. They have the knowledge, man. They have the power.
Yeah, and now look, they land over here on the, what do we like to call this? The top side is blacktop. Residential. There we go. I literally came up with it after. What's wrong with me today? But they are on the residential side, which is good. I personally, and this just might be like my thinking, but I feel like the loot's a little better on residential side than blacktop. Do you agree? Or do you think it's the other way around?
I think that there's more, there's sparser loot on the blacktop side. We're looking at Tilted right now, but I'm gonna keep talking about what we saw in retail. There is sparser loot on the blacktop side, but like residential does have, I think, more drop spots on the floor loot. But you know, we got those bendings on blacktops, and you have more of a horizontal advantage on everyone you see. Yeah. So it's a lot easier to kind of, you know, pick a game plan on blacktops. So residential, you kind of have to all in all the time. Yeah. Because if you do get engaged on, like once again, you're all in, right? We see the OCE, X2 twins, they always end up having a fight, some type of highlight. It's really cool. Right now, though, you know, Lupo and Monster went over Tilted Town, the advantages, disadvantages of building and not building. What are your, how do you think player opinion has been of Tilted Town from the beginning to the end of how people treat the drop?
I think originally people were maybe a little taken off guard by the fact that you could not build in Tilted Town. It was like, wait, but the whole thing is that you have to build and whatnot. It's like, well, yeah, that's still a very big aspect of the game. But now there is a POI dedicated to you testing your shooting skills, right? How good are your angles and your peaks? How good are your rifling skills or even your close quarter combat skills? And that's what Tilted offers in its current state. But we're back on board with the Power Trio, the trio of power. They have themselves a brute. They are looking to take it to this other brute across the way, Shy. Now, what's crazy here is, remember, they have these laser designators. So the other brute's fully aware. They're like, hey, there's another one. They're moving toward us. We need to try and take this down. But Power's on 18 effective HP, and it's just not enough. It's so easy to be focused down in the brute right now. So unfortunately, FHD is going to go down. I don't think there's anything else his other duo can do about this, right? They just kind of have to let him go down and regroup and assess the situation. NM7 does have the sniper, so if he can get a cheeky shot off, he can down someone immediately. But like, look, the other brute spawned like, no, friend, we're gonna hunt you down. Don't worry, don't get too far.
Absolutely. Like, brute combat is one thing that also has its own metagame, and like these guys know too, right? Focus the driver 100%. Usually the people you put into the brute early game, those don't have the same amount of loot. We're looking at a pump, TAC SMG, gold sniper on NM7. But FHD, all you had were zapper traps, a bunch of gray items, very easily focusable.
You couldn't do nothing, mate.
You know, their enemy team is big and hard focused. I'm pretty sure it's the ASMR guys, Spy and Wagner. These guys are just coming in with a big brute of their own, forcing through straight up, gaining all the loot as well. One big thing about having a brute in retail, it's like butter on toast. Perfect combination, even jam on toast. anything but Mayo. You get these loot spawners so much faster with the stomp mechanic as well as the rockets. Granted that they were nerfed at one point, you still have so much damage to instantly just get these launches over and over again. The biggest downside to retail being you spend so much time in there, right? You negate that, you have the perfect setup entirely in the whole game.
Yeah, and then you kind of take that route into later games to kind of mess with other trios out there. I like this too, the ASMR trio. The Brute right now. Destroying the experiment. Chad, what is the loop pool looking like if you sat there and destroyed
And a lot of ARs everywhere for you.
But now, we are across the way because look at this, Minzu and Kinji. This trio, we saw an absurd amount of snipes last game. Now, many of them they couldn't follow up on just based on where they were, but look at this. He drops down and he gets counter drop. That is a zap. We gotta be careful. It's okay. All right. I thought that wasn't Moon. I saw a second shot from the right, and I was like, if that is this enemy trio, like, Minzu's gonna be eliminated. There's nothing they can do, but it's okay. Moon was there, he had the assist, and look at the loadout. It's just shining array of colors.
Yeah, Happy Hamlet, I broke it down in one of the job start breakdowns. Vendings galore, so many chests, right? You eliminate as much of the loot pool as possible to what you need to keep looting over and over again. You know, loot drops, chest spawns, every vending that's available to you as well. You get to pick and choose what you want. You use it in a fight as well really fast when there's just one other team contesting you. Looks like these guys are the Kings are happy all the way in the Middle East, which is huge. We have now two big things as well that a lot of people don't realize in the game is when you have Kings of a drop spot clash against each other, you don't really see where people come from, right, in the end game when they're on height. But now that we know that we have the ASMR boys having all of retail, we have this rainbow loadout on every single person from Happy, we can now see the storyline build up all the way to the end game of these two star trios at the moment in this game.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are looking very, very good, but look who else is here. We've got two trios just in front. There is one player from a trio left in Old Yonder. There's a trio making their way over a hill by that long ravine there. Okay, so Caesar in there. He's by himself. I'm not sure what he's still doing there. It looks like he might just be crouched, just potentially trying to loot there. You got Simar, JD, and Cake Park Dash? Cake Pack Dash. Like that. I do enjoy some cake as well. But now they just get to kind of walk into Old Yonder. I mean, there's obviously going to be no loot. They can farm up the materials if they wanted. All right, I take that back. There was one piece of loot, which was just behind the box. My apologies, didn't see it. But now they're right here on the edge of Storm, right? The new safe zone. So they're probably feeling pretty comfortable because they do even have a shockwave, which look like they have a shockwave apiece, and they even have a jump pad on the launch pad to get them to safety. So it's all going their way here in the early game.
Yeah, there's an absolute skirmish all the way in the snow side. We've kind of seen things develop, I guess even in Middle East as well. A lot of the people like to land split. It's always just, you know, a bunch of people playing desperate with a bunch of trios that have already finished their fights. So you can imagine, you know, how scared people are split off. You can see exactly how they rotate in. And you do see a little bit more survivability coming out of snow side towards the bones over here, towards the big monster skull. But at the same time, there is, you know, those mid-game fights that do break down at times. Right now, we don't see any. We can drop in and just see the options that Paul has now to move towards, I guess it's the desert biome towards the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, there's still so many players left. 75 and 26 of 31 trios left. Don't forget, we want to hit top 12 before we start seeing any placement points at all. And we're right now in Storm Circle 2. So there's still so many players that have to be eliminated before this end game, right? I mean, I don't imagine we'll see like Storm Circle 750 people left, but I wouldn't be surprised if we did see that. There's still so much that can happen in this game. I'm curious to see what's happening back at retail. You know, we saw that trio, the ASMR trio. They're pretty looted, and I'd assume with that Brood, like they probably cleared retail like super fast. I want to know where they went from there, because right now even like Seagull, Toggle, and F, they have no eliminations. Their loadouts, it's not shambles, but it's like...
Oh, please don't spam me, G.
It's 100% shambles and it's a big...
Don't spam, bro.
Right? Eliminations. When do you actually really want them? What is your win condition? So what would you say? What are you doing? Bunny hopping. Different options people have towards the middle or end game that they can use to actually, you know, come through for elims or play for placement.
That's a good question. That's tough. I think it depends on, because like everyone knows what heat they're in, so you know who, if you're paying attention and you're doing your homework like you should be, you know the other people in your heat. You know potentially where they're going to look to land. So like if I'm this trio, I'm not going anywhere near retail, right? Because we already know ASMR trio is there, and we even saw the power trio as well. So, I mean, right now they're near Salty, which it doesn't look like, looking at the minimap, no one's there. Everyone's already rotated out, right? They're trying to get themselves in the safe zone. Looking at, actually, on the top left, you can kind of see, so right now, look, they're just on the outside, making their way in. So back on power, it looks like it's just Young's by himself. Definitely does not have their cards. They're not getting rebooted. There's no way. So right now, Young just has to do anything. I mean, I'd imagine he's probably wanting to play slow, right? He's like, look, if I can even just play for placement and get those points, if he can find an awesome pick, great, but that's just like backseat. Right now, it's survival mode.
Well, the worst sound that anyone could have heard for him on the server for his situation is that shield break sound. The whole desynchronization of the shield. So right now, he's worried. He knows shields around him. He knows that he's worried. His entire plan at the moment is to use EC. Half his loadout's already gone, right? We talked about what he uses the loadout, when is in position, you said it, Zeke, it's full survivability at the moment, and Yonks has to go to the Bronx and even further now to even win the game, right? Like, zero elims, the easiest thing to do, right? Getting 3.0 eliminations is 3 separate fights. A lot of mats used there, right? A lot of gun skill required, a lot of brains required in the fight against 3 other people. But if you separate it into entities on the map, right? You only have a maximum of 31 trios on the map, 31, 33. So, in this game specifically, I think we're at 26 out of 31. We're kind of far from placement, but separating it into just looking at singular entities moving around the map and playing placement that way, right? Using your mats against one entity rather than 3 separate ones in a fight. You can then kind of, segment out your loot, your minis, your mobility, and actually get further and get 3 points without getting insane frags in an actual fight.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I didn't consider that. That's pretty dope, but it's tough, right? I want to be hopeful for Young in this game, and what's different is like during qualifiers, you had kind of 10 games, and you had a 3-hour window, so like if you're in a situation, you can say, for the best. And even if I was eliminated, fine, we're just gonna hop back into the these are heats, right? So like right now, everything is on the shoulder of Young's, right? Because we're going a full game at a time. So Young's just can't say, all right, let's just let this game be our watch. Young's has to sit here and try. And I mean, if I'm FHD and in 7, I'm sitting here like looking off of like right here, there, like just trying to keep yourself positive. It's like for me personally, if I was in this situation, it would be so stressful.
Yeah.
But these are the very best of the best. They're here for a reason. As I say that, caster curse in full effect. I finished my sentence and y'all just it's okay. All they have to do is go back in, let that game wash over, and prepare themselves for this next game. Well, for them, these games already wrapped up. So hopefully for the next game, they seal themselves. At least hopefully.
Yeah, you touched on it a little bit. It's going to be a weird analogy, so I said, bear with me here, right? You said the game was on Yonks' shoulders, right? In cartoons, you usually have like an angel or a devil on your shoulders, right? Okay. Breaking down for people trying to clutch
Riley.
that situation.
Yeah, yo, what's it called? I was watching the live event, bro, the Fortnite championseries, but I got it on live stream right now.
You have to suppress all the other easy stuff you see.
Yeah, watch my live stream.
At the same time, that exposes,
I can't. What you want, Twitch or YouTube?
You gotta play at the side of the angel.
YouTube, G.
Trying to learn how to get in the clutch situations, trying to learn exactly how to rotate in the game, what is right, what is wrong, segment it out, wait for the proper shoulder to light up, and that's an easy way, right?
What are you called?
The mistake he made,
Killahzoom underscore 88.
he saw free tags for rotation.
What?
Killahzoom underscore.
He brought the full force of an entire trio out, right? He talked about entities.
Oh, Killahzoom underscore 88.
Yeah.
3 separate AR shots. He got erased from the server.
Found me?
That's so dope.
Yeah.
See, Shy Laser dropping these
No.
bombs and making
88, is it?
Yeah.
Looney Tunes just so happy.
Killahzoom underscore 88.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's very nice. It's very well done.
Thank you. Now we're looking at an entire different scenario. MC Big, I've actually seen this guy have some amazing highlights in game and actually clutch it out in the Middle East server, sometimes topping the charts
Found me.
for top plays of the week. Currently,
No.
he's going to be leading an actual trio. We're actually on Rampage's perspective right now, but these guys are
Oh, what a shot.
when it comes to just
are you playing or?
No, they're playing, but I'm live streaming it.
I can't find you.
So type K. I'll tell you how to spell it.
Wait there then. So, is it capitals in there?
No, yeah, capital K. No, it's not
Yeah.
capitals. It's not capitals.
Hey, what is it?
So just normal K,
Some kind of mobility. I would
Yeah.
imagine they probably
I,
wouldn't clean up this trail, right? Because
Yeah.
they got so many
L,
like you're saying. Once that sting came out, it was
Yeah.
doing 2 damage.
L.
Pretty much the
Yeah.
entirety of that.
2 L's, yeah? You've done 2 L's.
So at least one of those guys
Yeah.
dropped really, really low. Unless they
A,
have burning resources like splashes,
Yeah.
a slurp,
H,
hit, or bandages, like
Yeah.
you know they're
Z, Z.
Right there.
if they were to say, look, we probably don't, we're not gonna follow up.
Jacob.
We could either tarp all the way
Whoa.
up there and we burn a bunch of materials. They hear us coming. And
Oh,
they're
yeah, I
ready
found
to
you.
react.
I didn't even
We
have
just say, like,
type
you know what,
full
we
name
gotta
in.
use their stuff.
Subscribe.
You're on that shoulder wavelength now. You got it.
Yeah, you can zoom me in the background.
Yeah. Yo, if you subbed.
No, it won't let me because I ain't got a Google account.
Oh.
You want a hip hop duo?
Yo, message. Good message.
Hello?
Turn the volume down on your phone.
strategically used to, shake up an entire trio and not just have them box up the entire time.
My G.
Someone else actually has an advantage.
Alright, let me just finish watching this game they're playing and then I'll end live.
You probably, if you are this trio, you probably want to save as many sticks for later as possible, right? Because once the storm does start to shrink, super like small, those things become more and more valuable.
You still there, right?
It's like blanketing
Yeah.
the tarp, and you're saying, as long as you guys are trying to get to safety, you're going to be taking
Riley, I don't know his second name. He's a little one, he is.
Austin.
probably mid-game centric.
My second name's Austin, James.
You what?
So they want to try and find another trio
My second name's Austin.
Motherfucker!
that propel them forward because, like, you've got the good pump, sure. You've got the long range in the air, sure. Four splashes, awesome. But, like, those aren't power.
Jacob, my second name's Austin.
Punch a hole in anyone's one by one. That isn't
Yeah.
grenades or explodes that you could potentially use to pick up these eliminations. And look, the power,
Let me finish watching this game and then I'll end live, yeah?
they're just chilling and they have got the attention of Acidic, and Rampage.
Yeah, not to be confused with the other power trio we saw go down. There are multiple players from many different organizations that are playing across all the regions and in the same region as well.
Yeah.
These guys are still alive. Looks like they have one person. They might have a full trio actually. Yep, looks like 90's there with them as well. You actually touched on a very cool aspect I want to touch on as well. You talked about loadouts and endgame and the map, right?
Riley, do you reckon you could help me get to 300 subs?
The later the game goes, the less space there is.
Yeah, I'll show you on my Snapchat now.
I've only just got 200 though, like last week.
Huge mid-game fights. But when that circle is small and you're
Wait, did you have Snapchat?
Nah, I used to. I have Instagram, that's it.
that much separation between,
Well, then.
you want
It's better than Snapchat, bro.
amazing breakdown.
Nah.
Yeah.
Conditions get so much more
We'll actually get around on it though.
the zone gets small. That was a really good breakdown.
I appreciate you. And this is the first time we're hanging out and we get to freaking dig up right together. I love it.
Yeah, tonight.
Here we go. The altar, different altar. You go Namfu. Here.
Chinadong, I'm on live, man.
Not the alter ego trio we're used to seeing. More of their comrades. They're on 5 eliminations. They're top 20 right now, which is huge. If they play for another 8 trios, they're gonna get themselves placement points. Now their loadout's looking real good. They just picked up a minigun, which is huge. They have 3 stings, an RPG, a blue pump, splashes as well. They've got materials almost 150, almost fully capped out. These guys are looking real good. So now this is gonna go back to your shoulder days, right? Where are you looking to play for right now? As the storm comes in, you're looking to get these tags, right? Anyone's like, oh, the storm's literally on my back. Time to start moving. Those are those people that these guys are looking to pick up if possible. They're also on the low
Yeah.
which is going to kind of shape kind of how they're going to be forced to engage people coming up here shortly.
Yeah, these guys are 100% playing the horizontal game. As you said, low ground part means you cannot go lower at all. Means that you are fighting for your lair 24/7. The reason people love having mid ground so much is because they can actually move, as you can see, up, down, left, and right. They have an entire new proxies they can operate on. But low ground does have its perks.
Yo, I'm shouting you out now, Jake.
No matter what you
Yeah.
on the dirt when you're moving around the map, right? If you're not on your builds. So plays like that where you force people down with the trap, they can't move anywhere past you. So they have to interact with you. So owning this lair, although it is the hardest, you know, ultimate low and ultimate height, most of the time, it does have some of the most rewarding things. Because A, you never need to place floors when you're ultimate low, right?
Same materials that way.
Exactly. You know exactly where your teams are coming from because they're all usually above you or behind you in storm. You're never going to be challenged from the bottom or diagonally from the bottom at all. You basically have very good camera control around your entire horizontal axis, as well as just moving up slightly to just see what's happening on your floors. And if any
What do you post? What videos do you post? Yeah.
Well, I haven't posted a video in a while. Like, I only do lives at the moment, but I am getting a video done soon, bro, and it's gonna be good.
when they are at the end of the game, right?
Trust me, you'll like it.
Gotta drop low. So there's so much to take account of on that horizontal plane.
Yeah, you're my story.
Now we're looking at a 6-zone rotation. This is where the action
I've shouted you out.
comes in. The first placement point getting dropped. Top 12 now. 34 people alive. Zeke, the heals are still there. So is an RPG. What does that mean for their end game?
I mean, right now they want to try and challenge for high ground and get the highest tart possible and then start raining those RPGs down. And look at this, 700 rounds in that minigun. Dennis wants to try and apply pressure to everyone. It doesn't matter where they are. He wants to be that now look, he's going for height, which is smart, and they actually got it. This is going to be great for them. They can rain down those shots, and everyone that's on those lower down tarps, though they had the advantage of being lower, now they have to worry about this constant minigun pressure from above. On top of people on your tarp, people below you, people also using other types of spoilers. Are there stinks in there? There's so many more things that they don't have to worry about being on that high ground tarp. And now they're just saying, get everyone down below. Just keep worrying. You know it's fine. Just think of there you go. Spammy. Oops, sorry, Spammy.
Yo, Riley, turn the music down on your phone.
It's not that loud.
Yeah, but I can hear it and it's annoying. I want like stream to just hear the game, G, and that's too sucking a little bit. Okay. Not in music, like. When this game ends though, I'll end it if you want, the live.
Okay.
Because at least it's had two tournament games in it, haven't it?
Yeah. Actually, I want to finish watching them.
There's another game after this, kid, yo.
Actually.
Yeah. That's why I'm gonna finish watching this game, but rather than now. And then end it. But if you wanna watch another one, I'll do it.
Nah, see me watching them now. How did you watch this then? Go on YouTube or something?
No, it's on Fortnite, on the game. You can watch it live.
Where? Where?
Did you say there's a Fortnite solos on? Like Fortnite live Champion League tournament on?
Where's you?
I don't know, it should be there. So you can watch live or something. This is Middle East, this ain't even EU, bro. They said, yeah, that EU in the Middle East, yeah, are the two hottest servers on the game right now, like the best from EU. That's Europe, yeah, EU's Europe, yeah, and then Middle East is like half of one side of America. Europe, yeah, and one side of America is the hottest servers right now. Needs like the best players right now are from there. EU's #1 as well. I swear down, EU's the hottest one not going right now. Europe. Where Europe, bro? We live in Europe. We live in fucking fuck.
Yeah,
Exactly.
some just supposed to keep them.
Yeah, bro, it's what's it called? We're the hottest thing.
You know, they are.
No, we are.
Well,
EU and Middle East.
yeah.
Yo, bro, I'm not even lying yet. Brazil's doing good as well. Not as good as us, but Brazil come out of nowhere. Mad that, innit?
Look,
You wouldn't think. You think Brazil's trash? Yeah, Brazil's got a couple. The most that people got is Middle East though. They got the most. Big up top thing innit?
Yeah.
They got clicks, haven't they? So
for us, specifically I believe around Alter Ego and EV. We're going to take a look at that.
Yeah, but imagine somebody living in Europe, yeah, they couldn't speak English.
Now,
Yeah, I know. If they're long as they live in Europe, then they're on Europe servers.
taking shots at players, an opportunity positions like this gets a quick pickup on Teddy's, and it doesn't stop there. You have players rotating from the outside of the map, and you'll notice the shots
They're pretty
start,
sick.
MEV takes a couple, and the
Are you watching? Yeah.
No, we only lost.
it immediately becomes
Yeah.
a three
They-
beam position. They're up above everybody
Alta,
else. They say, hey,
EGO,
guys, right over here,
that's 14 points.
the team fire out of nowhere,
3 kills.
spraying down on the builds as players are trying to make these rotations, and the RPG shots.
Remember, this turned into a pro scrims.
In your feed, you hate to see it, but it's communication like that is created, especially in trios.
Fortnite Live Champions League's on right now.
And that's why I'm excited. Maybe one day squads as well. That team fire is so powerful. Even in a position where you get
What, Dad?
from another team rotating in. We've seen in a couple of games so far in the Middle East today. You'll have team fire positions, but you know the pinch from either side. But you have all three players taking shots simultaneously on one or two walls. It's so powerful that not even all the builds in the world can save you from that. And that's putting these players in spots. Not just 1, 2, 3 eliminations on from one trio to another, but maybe the team behind that's pushing in. It feeds into a chain of eliminations that are pushing these teams higher up the board than any of us expect them to go.
Yeah, and you're seeing that a lot when you have the three players who are stacked on top
That's
of each
mess.
other, and then they're
What's going on here then?
We joke about MMB like it's really chaotic, but
Bill, we just tried knocking him down.
happens instantly. You're seeing Middle East football, a lot of that right now. But on our end, yes, there are still some issues going on with the matchmaking.
Why carry him? Actually, a minigun would wreck all your builds.
To a break right now.
1 minute. It said something about.
On our end, we will have some additional messaging that is coming forward. So don't go anywhere.
I can't hear the game, I can only hear the us.
We're going to continue to fill with the Middle East games as we come back. So we're going to dive in a little bit deeper to them, which is something I'm really excited about because a lot of people don't necessarily get the visibility into this region.
Yeah, the guy with the minigun's pretty sick.
And dive into this game and look into what makes Diesel, Kappa, and Klops
Well, they're all sick, bro. If they made it to champions.
that much better in seeing the different styles of gameplay. It's the same reason why I think during the
How come you didn't make it?
take a look at Asia, go take a look at Oceania, go take a look at Brazil, because you're so used to watching just NA
Don't know.
Europe and NA West that when
I thought you would have made it, bro.
there are really definitive styles and ways to play the game and different utilization of not only maps and rotations, but items. I mean, you see the bubble bounce came out from different ways. You see the Solar grenades coming out of Europe. People are constantly innovating and finding new ways to play Fortnite. And I mean, that emerging gameplay is what I'm all about.
The more regions you add, the more variety, more skill you're going to see.
They know where each other are. Each other. Oh.
Now, I do want to make a quick note. If you're out there watching, believe me when I say I understand that production delays, can be frustrating, and without a doubt, the people that are in charge of this are trying to work through them as best they can. I would ask the people that are watching. This is from
Who do you vote for winning?
From anybody like that. I'm sure production right now is going. Do me a big favor.
1 minute.
If you're watching right now, try as hard as you can to not be frustrated with delays like this. Things happen. It's a very complicated game, and there's a lot of systems at play here to get every single thing coordinated simultaneously. Let me tell you, it's not easy. There's a lot behind the scenes. So thank you very much for your understanding. And if there's any frustrations,
The guy with the minigun's sick.
at Epic, maybe direct them with your keyboard or something like that. So thank you.
Definitely protect the keyboard, but
Yo!
we're looking into it. We're trying to get results as fast as possible.
They got a pump win.
Anyone, you can yell at me. It's fine. I'm used to it. I said do it right there. Go ahead. You can send it all on my way.
Yo, the game's finished.
Resolved, and we'll always have
Yeah, no, 1 minute.
go through and continue to watch some of these games because again, it's always great to be able to
I knew that team was gonna win.
the regions, and I mean, I'm excited that we're going to be able to see a lot of
How?
results today, right? And I want to be able to watch
Because you could just look at them.
in particular. I don't
You know they're good.
people were going through and looking at how kind of the heats and stuff were set up. Brazil got bumped up. Brazil is on the exact same level as NA West. They have the full 4-heat structure. And there's
But you have to go somewhere to play it.
Do you know NA West, which is not Middle East? Not Middle East. I don't think. I don't know. NA West, yeah, and Brazil,
Yeah.
South American countries have really stepped up
American countries.
involvement and the level of skill and how they're playing in the end games. If you go and check it, some of the server replays that are going through there.
Brazil, EU, and America countries.
Ridiculous numbers, and the fun thing is the level of
Who do you know that's watched the video?
coming out of them. They're
You, me, and that's it a minute. But yo, bro, I average about 50. I could average about 50 views when, like, in, I don't know.
full trio. They're like, we can eliminate these two people, or we can put some pressure on them to where if it does become a 3-on-3 fight, we know what we do.
When you are posting the video for like 5 minutes, it'll blow up. I get what you mean. Is that what you mean?
No, this video won't blow up, bro. I haven't got a video that's blown up. The most views I've ever had, bro, is only like 300 on a video.
So one of those guys could get upset if they don't go.
That's good.
Nah, it ain't. Kid called Kiamani's had 2,600 views on a video.
Who?
Kiamani.
How many subs does he have?
377.
He
What?
has more than you.
Yeah, I know. Yo, it's EU next. It's EU next, bro, in an hour. I'll play an hour with you and I'm gonna watch the EU play then, alright, bro? EU's next, bro. Why did why is America gets to do it first? That's stupid. I'm gonna end my broadcast. Thanks for watching, guys. I will be back in an hour to watch EU play.